In this video, we will review the wizard enhancements in the latest release of OpenBridge Modeler. In addition to performance improvements implemented to reduce the required time for model generation, information entered into Bridge Wizard can now be stored in between sessions. Abutments and piers are now optional in the Geometry tab. They can be turned on or off to create the model with or without them. Material names can now be typed into the fields in the Materials tab, and the information in these fields can be cut, copied, and pasted, enabling faster input and easier alteration, and built-in error checks are introduced to avoid invalid entries. In OpenBridge Modeler, I will start the Bridge Wizard through the Bridge Setup group of the Home tab, and in the Geometry tab, I key in a bridge name, keep the bridge type as beam slab pre-stressed girders. I will use a referenced alignment, then enter the start station. Use the custom deck option with 44 feet width and 8.5 inches thickness. 2 spans with 110 feet length as span arrangement. 8 degrees for support skew angles. 6 beams at 7.6 feet spacing. And keep the beam template as PCF 5548. For the substructure, abutments and piers are now optional. Here I can create the bridge by selecting abutment and pier templates from the element libraries, or if custom piers or abutments will be used on the bridge, then I can turn them off here so that the bridge would be created without them and the extra step of deleting the piers or abutments with templates would be avoided. I will turn off both, but keep the barrier zone. Left and right barriers have been optional for some time now. Switching to the Materials tab, information here can now be copied from one field to the others. As an example, I can copy the deck material to the field for the barrier by right-clicking here and choosing Copy and right-clicking next to barrier and selecting Paste. It is also possible to use the Ctrl+C and V keys on the keyboard. Also, if the material name is known, it is possible to type it in the field. Instead of choosing the material through the Material Library window, I can key in the material name traffic barrier here, and information typed in the field will be automatically checked against the library. If there is no match in the library or a spelling mistake is made, the entry will be rejected. So if I type deck concrete 2, which does not exist in the library, it will be rejected and the field will be cleared for a new entry. I will type deck concrete 4.0 for barrier material, and for abutment footing I will copy and paste substructure concrete, although abutment will not be created. I will click OK in the Geometry tab and the bridge will be generated without the pier and abutments. So the model has the superstructure components as specified, the left and right barriers and the bearings under the beams. Now, if I open the Bridge Wizard again to create a new bridge, information I entered earlier will be saved both in the Geometry tab and the Materials tab. And if I close OpenBridge Modeler and reopen it to create a new file, the same information will appear when the Bridge Wizard is started.